Hi, this is Veena from VPM Pages. Welcome to my show, Health Chat with Shrenik Shah from Ahmedabad. He is an entrepreneur having business in many countries. He has been diagnosed with vocal cord cancer about 24 years ago, and he has successfully overcome this challenge of survival. Now, he has taken up a new challenge to help as many cancer patients as possible. Now, he is a captivating global inspirational speaker and a cancer winner who is going to share his experience fighting against cancer and now rewiring life too. He says it's thrilling life even after cancer. He's a global Goodwill Ambassador India, Ambassador of State, Be the Change Global for Gujarat, and he has anchored many telecasts. He has anchored live telecast on TV and touched 2.5 million people. He has done anchoring in FB live shows, talk shows about cancer. He has received many appreciation badges. His biography, Shan Shah, has been published as an e-book paperback in 2020, the world's first as vocal cord cancer survivor. He was the only first Indian invited for about, I think, 40 minutes Kickstart presentation during an online annual conference in 2020 in the USA for about 2,500 attendees. Now, we welcome you, sir, to our show. And could you please introduce about yourself? We would like to know, like, what was Shrenik Shah before becoming captivating global inspirational speaker? Sir, are you there? I think we lost the connectivity. Yes, he's there. He's there. Yes, sir. We were just telling you to introduce about yourself and what was Shrenik Shah before becoming, captivating inspirational speaker.
Veena, thank you very much for a very gracious introduction of me. See it before I start speaking about my journey, my lifestyle. I would like to play a very small and short song. Give me just 1 second, please.
Yes, yes, sure.
जादू है नशा है मदहोशिया तुझको भुला के अब जाऊं कहाँ जादू है नशा है मदहोशिया तुझको भुला के अब जाऊं कहाँ देखती है जिस तरह से तेरी नजरें मुझे मैं खुद को छुपाऊंगा जादू है नशा है मदहोशिया तुझको भुला के अब जाऊं कहाँ देखती है जिस तरह से तेरी नजरें मुझे मैं खुद को छुपाऊंगा जादू है नशा है मदहोशिया तुझको भुला के के अब जाऊं कहाँ तो इस पल शोरों की तरह जरा चल के जिए पल झपकते खोना चाहा झुकी कर लूं यकीन न जाने कई मोए कहाँ जादू है नशा है मदहोशियाँ तुझको भूला के अब जाऊं कहाँ So
Yes,
this
usually,
is
yeah, I was just about to say that usually people say in words how to live life, but then you have told this, you have passed through this message through a song. It was really it was really very different in a live show. It has never happened till now, but it was really nice. Yes, over to you.
thank you. So this is what my lifestyle is. This is what captivating speaking is, and this is what captivating mindset is. So, and you will be surprised. Probably you might be knowing this was the first song of Shreya Ghoshal. She
Yes.
got a break in the Bollywood with this song, and during my all international travel, I listened the entire song at least 20 times in a row, 20 times. And let me ask you, what is your favorite drink? I mean, I know you are from Karnataka, married to Malayali, but you tell me what is your favorite drink? Tell me.
I would say, if you ask me favorite drink, as in, I would say tea. Apart from that, I consume a lot of water.
Right. Well, I mean, apart from water, coffee or
Tea.
Coke,
Tea.
Fanta,
Tea.
whatever.
I would like to drink
Great,
tea.
great. My favorite drink is lyrics. Favorite drink is lyric. When people are listening the lyric or rather listening the song, I am drinking, I am swallowing the lyrics because that's giving me so much of the strength, so much of the emotions and whatnot. And it's for me, it's like a air, it's like an oxygen. I mean, it inspires me, it motivates me, and I mean, whatever little bit worry or here there, whatever that is simply melting away, simply by following the lyrics, and you will be, I mean, again, uh, surprised. Then in the back of my head or back of my mind one song or the other is always keeping on playing. So, there is no regret in life, there is no stress in life, no tension. And yes, I am person living in the moment. So that's a little bit about me. Now let me answer your question. Before I was diagnosed with the cancer, I was 100% family man, businessman, traveled some 36 countries, more than 200 overseas trips, and I was and I am into international business all these years, and my job is coloring the life of the people. That means I'm selling the colors. I'm exporting the colors for textile, for leather, paper, ink. So wherever you see the color, you will find us. So that's my real business. I mean, apart from my speaking the world over, and yes, so that one, and 11 years, right from 1985 till 97 was down. I was traveling like crazy. There were instances I was boarding.
Oh,
There were instances I was boarding 7 times in a plane in 30 hours. I mean, right from Ahmedabad to various part of the cities outside India. So traveling was kind of my hobby, but yes, it was certainly or rather purely for my business. So, well, now, during first half of 1997, I started losing my voice. My voice, I mean, till I was 44 at that time, and I started losing my voice. Till that time, I was speaking normally, and then, gradually my voice turned from normal to the hoarseness to the whispering. I lost my weight by more than 15 kilos. And yes, I had no habit of smoking tobacco. I am non-alcoholic and strict vegetarian. So these are some of the characteristics. And then in the August 1997, I started having a severe breathlessness. I was unable to breathe. I was unable to lay flat on my bed. I was all the time sleeping in a slanting condition or a position. So, and then one morning I started bleeding in my cup, and went to see my friend and family physician. He said that I mean, we cannot wait anymore. I would like you to go away, go right to the cancer surgeon right away. And I went to the cancer surgeon with my wife, and the approach was as simple as taking a car to the mechanic for the repair. That was the approach. Yes, I mean, I had a severe breathlessness, so much of inconvenience, but the approach was straight, like sending a car to the garage or to the mechanic for repair. It was as simple as that. So I met the cancer surgeon. He examined me, and he said, like I suspect cancer as a no risk. I know that I'm at good place. I trust you. You do whatever you have to, and I'm done. I never tried to opt for the second opinion. I just asked him, like when do you want me to uh, get admitted? He said tomorrow. Fine. I'll be there in the morning. He performed the first stage laryngoscopy, and as he was clearly expecting, There was a tumor on top of our vocal cord, and that was blocking the opening of my trachea or opening of my windpipe. And the opening of windpipe was as small as a tip of a pen, and that was causing me a severe, unbearable breathlessness. It was literally a condition of drowning in the water. If it would have been delayed even by a day, I would have never been
You were
sitting
not
in
able to
front of
even,
you
you were
as
not just
what
able
you are
to breathe.
seeing me now. Exactly. So what he did, and now see the intelligence, intelligence of the doctor, intelligence of the Indian cancer surgeon, a young surgeon. I believe he must be around 35 or 37 at that time, and he performed tracheostomy, which is a 1 inch diameter hole in the middle of my throat, which is for the lifetime. That means I am having diverted route of breathing for all my life, and this nose is now only a piece. My nose is like an ornament. It is simply a showpiece. That's it. I mean, it's not working anymore. I'm not breathing through my nose, but and then that is the reality. And then biopsy was done. Report came with the stage 4A. That means I was in the last stage.
Yes.
So that was the situation. And then a week later, Google got, massive surgery was done for about 9 hours. A week later, I was discharged, and then uh, I was advised the radiotherapy, which was for the 30 rounds of radiotherapy, which lasted in about another 45 days. So in December, and then okay, so that is September. That was on 5th September 1997. So September to till end of October, this process was going on. Now we now imagine a one single day when you wake up and you want to speak, but voice is not coming out, sound is not coming out. What will be the frustration? What will be the anger? What will be the depression? Imagine. And now in that case, mine is same situation for lifetime without this device. And during so many of my lectures, I have done more than 100 lectures in last 1 year uh, during pandemic. And in all my lectures, I am saying to the interviewer or to the moderator that look, I am younger than you. I am only 24, now which is life to zero, 24, married, having a wife, two sons, two daughter-in-laws, and two grandsons.
Very true. Very true. Very true. it's
Thank
it's
you.
not easy. It's not easy to accept when someone says, that's what the one question was, like when doctor said that you're in fourth stage, like it's not easy for a person doesn't want to even listen to it also. But how did you accept it? And how was your husband? Did you accept it immediately, or you got panicked, or you wanted to take second opinion? What was your, because you say that you don't drink, you don't smoke. So what could be the reason? And there could be some questions in your mind, so many questions, right? So like how did you accept and cope up? Because this will inspire a lot of people to new cancer patients. Like, it's not easy. When we listen itself, it's not easy to.
Veena, it is simple. Yeah, well, I mean, at that point of time, my focus was only survival. I was not worried about loss of the voice. I was only concerned about survival. And as I said, I am having, I try to believe in two things. Number one, God, and number two, my cancer surgeon. If God is going to save me, I will be always there. And let's not forget, you know, we all are using this smartphone for last 10, 15, 20 years. We are getting a notification for a message, but for going out, you never get notification. It's 1, 2, 3 and gone. So I know this right for many years, and yes, one of the key reason is my I am into meditation. I am into meditation for last more than 35 years. Nearly, I would say between 45 to 1 hour meditation every day by default. So it was so that at that point in time, the key takeaway was simple survival. That's it. And so, as I said earlier, I myself and my wife, we never thought of taking second opinion because I mean, we need to trust the doctor, and let's not forget that doctors are not our enemy. They are
True.
human beings. They are human beings. Truly,
Very,
truly,
very valid,
truly
valid,
human.
very valid point. Yes, true.
And one more thing I would like to mention categorically that Indian doctors, oncologists, when the doctors in other countries getting exposure of seeing 10, 20, maybe 50 patients in a day, the Indian doctors are seeing more than 100, 150 patients every day.
Very
And
true.
that is their biggest exposure and experience. And as I said here before, they are not our enemies,
Anyways,
right? So they will put on all their efforts to save you. They will put on using their experience, knowledge to get back to you to the normal. And therefore, again, I would say, and I'm saying in all my presentations, that unless you don't have a fancy of the telling to the people that I got my surgery or my treatment done in US, UK, or Australia, and don't want to spend money like anything, get your treatment done in India. Here, the doctors, technology, and even nurses, assistant staffs, they are definitely at their best and truly, truly being human. So trust them, go for the treatment. Yes, timely diagnosis, timely treatment. These are the key essentials that you need to follow by default, and then you are going to survive. So that was a little bit to answer your question. Please go on.
yes. You have almost answered all the all the questions even before I have told you. I mean, before I asked you. So one question I would like to ask, like you said, you were doing meditation. So meditation or medicine, which helped you more or equally, or how did this?
See, meditation is necessary for mental health. Meditation is necessary for a mental health, and medication is necessary definitely 1000% by default necessary for the physical health. Now, I mean, we are using smartphone. We have to be smarter now. We must realize. We must understand. We must know that what are our priorities, mental health and physical health, both that cover both. You cannot choose one out of these two. No, you cannot do that.
So, what would you say for those new cancer patients, like, to them and to their families? Like, how do they accept, and how do they, there are a lot of times when families get panicked and they treat them very differently. Sometimes maybe overprotective or over caring, which makes that patient, like, am I something not normal? So how do you, what do you suggest, the family as well as the patient?
Well, we now when we start learning alphabet in the KG nursery and schooling, we always start with A for apple, B for baby, C for cat, D for daddy, or stuff like this. I would like to change this radically, and these are important even for our kids. So I would like to change the alphabet like intelligence, B for bold, C for courage, D for dedication. Because once these steps are set up in your head, then D for depression will never be knocking your door at any point of time, be it cancelled or be it without cancel. So when you are being told that, yeah, I mean, you've been diagnosed with a cancer, fine, accept it. Say, unless you won't accept, you will never find a way to resolve it. You will never find a solution to get out of this. So my concern is all the time is simply troubleshooting. That is what is next. Okay, fine. This happened, fine. Accept it. Now fight it with the courage, fight it with the confidence, and start troubleshooting. If you can understand हिंदी, अगर बैटल फील्ड में जाएंगे, अगर आपके पास में मशीन गन नहीं है, so I mean somebody is going to hit you out. So same in the case in the life, that you must start troubleshooting. अगर आप analysis करते जाओगे, then when are you going to solve the problem? You have no choice.
Very true. What sir is trying to say is, when we hear, be it cancer or any other disease, I think first thing is what we have to do is we have to accept it, especially when it comes to third or fourth stage. Instead of waiting or going for second opinion, I think we have to immediately start the treatment, so which can help us as well as doctors to treat us better, and there are chances of survival. And sir is a good example for that. Like most of us, we go for run here and there instead of just taking medicines or treatment. We go for second opinion, we go for third opinion, as rightly sir said. I think we should trust our doctors because they know very well, and they are not our enemies. True, very true. This is very true because most of us, in fact, we go for second opinion. So now, question is, sir, you have anchored a couple of TV shows and conducted talk shows. by using your lifetime, differently enabled distinct voice. So how I know it was very challenging for you, and it was a new thing for you, as well as for people who are listening to you. So, and can you tell us about your machine you have set?
Yeah, Veena, let me show you a few things. I mean, that will give you enough of the support to your question itself.
Okay, there's a beautiful life even after cancer. Yes, very true. I totally agree. Very true.
This
In
was
fact, I feel after this survival, or after winning over cancer, we become more stronger, and we live every moment of life. Because I have
yeah.
my friend also. So what I saw her before having cancer and what I'm seeing her right now, uh, there are a lot of changes. Lot of changes. True. Yes, sir. Over to you.
This was the poster. Actually, I started counseling patients right from 2011 2011 till date, and I'm continuing. I'm having a privilege. I'm having a honor to counsel, and I did counseling more than 30,000 patients worldwide. I have never asked them where are you from. I have never asked a gender. I have not asked anything. My only focus was simple counseling, pulling them out of the trauma, and I'm done. And this poster was for 2015, but after 100 talk shows, I realized something new.
It's thrilling life even after cancer. Yes, true.
So, I mean, talking with the people, giving, and I guess I'm giving presentation in medical colleges, universities, international conferences, so many, and TV channels. So, it's believe me, life is 100% fascinating. No complaint at all. No complaint at all. And living in the moment. And I don't. And yes, one thing I must mention, or rather, I'm humbled to mention that I am committed to deliver it. If I give you commitment, I make sure that before I go to bed, I deliver. Otherwise, I don't give commitment. So that is because I don't give things pending for tomorrow. There is no tomorrow in the life, and by not keeping things pending for tomorrow, believe me, there is not going to be 1% stress in the life because otherwise it will be piling up. कल करेंगे कल करेंगे कल करेंगे एक महीने में 30 और कल करेंगे फिर you will start forgetting कि मुझे क्या करना था क्या नहीं करना था नया नया प्रायोरिटीज आता जाएगा पुराना वाला भूलते जाएंगे. Now I will and that's my biography. First
Your
time,
body.
yeah, I mean, as a open court cancer survivor. So these are some of the dark steps. Now, coming back to your question, last year in the month of October, I started Facebook Live EL series. I am inviting super specialist. I have a colleague. I mean, we are a kind of a team. So, like you are interviewing, is also into interviewing, and I am kind of a moderator. And I would say my key responsibility is As a key coordinator, I bring super specialists to this platform for giving presentation. They share their knowledge. I am not a doctor, but we together try to bridge the gap between patients and doctors, as you said earlier, to for early diagnosis, timely treatment, finishing the treatment, and saving valuable lives of the people. And believe me, this is first ever EL series in the world as a vocal cord cancer survivor. And you need a courage, you need a confidence to speak like this. Believe me, in when I started speaking first time in 1998 with this voice, with this device, people were running away because they were scared with my voice. And I am, believe me, I am grateful to them because they ran away. I took the challenge. Why? I must survive. I must live my life to my fullest, and that's how I have continued speaking. And well, the rest is the history.
Very true, sir. Because that's why I asked you, like, what was people's first impression when you started talking this? Because it's very different. It's very new for them as well as for you as well. But you took it as a challenge, and you tried. You are trying to change. You're trying to bring in a lot of changes and help those cancer patients who are demotivated, and they ask question like, why me? Why is it not someone else? Why me? So that's the first question which comes to their mind. So but then it's so you are totally full of positive attitude. I think you can change many people who are cancer patients as well as normal people. No, I can't say normal people, non-cancer patients as well, because everybody are facing one or the other issues. It's, you cannot be only voice for cancer patients. You can be voice for anyone, like who are dejected, who are like demotivated, who doesn't know what to do, or depressed. You can definitely be their voice, and you can definitely make a lot of changes in their life too, because you have seen so many things which like most of us wouldn't have seen. You have taken it as a challenge. So now, sir, you are nominated as a leader hero. So could you tell our viewers, like, so that they
Yeah,
know that
yeah,
you've been nominated?
most certainly. Well, as I said, I've been doing this counseling for last 10 years, and too many talk shows in India and abroad. So there is a global advocacy uh, firm or a kind of uh, the advocacy setup. Yes, they have nominated me as a global patient leader hero. And the most surprising thing is they have started this campaign on 1st of July, but I got intimation for the very first time that I've been nominated on 10th of July. So I lost first 10 days, but it's never late. And another important thing is when they send me the first nomination as a patient leader hero, step by step in another 4 days, they would nominated me in another 10 different categories. So now I have been nominated in all 11 different categories on a global platform. And so, my key takeaway is, I would say, as a global, as a patient leader hero, because, I have survived cancer. I have influenced too many people with the grace of God. So, I would request, I would appeal that, please do and leader hero because uh, I will be getting qualified only on the basis of number of endorsements I will be getting across India or anywhere. And yes, this is a global competition, it's tough competition, and I believe. And one thing I forgot to mention that all these 10 years I did total counseling for the known unknown faces without charging single penny. I did it total counseling free of cost. I have not asked for a single penny to anybody except they have sent me a thank you message or that's it. So I believe that if I would be endorsed with this nomination, I would say this will be a big favor to me, and probably this will open new avenue for me to become, to deliver much more. And yes, I have it is my relentless pursuit to touch millions of lives globally, to lead quality life, fearless life, confident life, by using this distinct voice. And yes, believe me, God is exceptionally kind to me, exceptionally kind to me. देखिए, अगर आप बोलेंगे तो आपको बोलना पड़ेगा कि मैं वीना बोल रही हूँ, मुझे नहीं बोलना पड़ेगा कि मैं श्रेणिक शाह बोल रहा हूँ. तो ये ऊपर वाले की कमाल है ना.
सही है.
और secondly, I am truly 360-degree blessed by too many known, unknown faces, medical professionals, countless. So, and therefore, I am always saying, God is exceptionally kind to me. There is no regret in life, 2-0. And since you are managing too many L-Talk and L-Chat shows, probably you might be aware with one medical terminology, which is STML. STML. STML means short-term memory loss,
Memory.
which is a medical terminology. I have changed that STML to LDSML. LDSML, long term specific memory loss. I don't remember that I had a cancer at all.
Very true. Very nice. That was last one. What you said was very encouraging. Is encouraging, and sir, we definitely will promote this interview, and we request all our friends to vote sir as patient leader, and so that he will be
Where, yeah,
yeah,
patient patient leader, hero, award
hero
category.
vote category. And I request all the viewers and friends to vote for him, because he is doing something very good without any in return except thanks, because he's motivating a lot of people, lot of cancer patients, non-cancer patients, to live their life after cancer survival and during their treatment. So it's something which he's doing with his will and wish, which we have to definitely support him by voting. And yeah, and his book has been published, so you can, he says that can life after be all same. Yes, true, we can, it is. So that's what he's going to say. He's going to he says that yes, and he motivates a lot of people. So friends, I request all of them to vote for him, and we will give you the link shortly. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming to our show, and motivating us as well. Uh, to how to face, how to accept what comes on our way, and how to deal with that. So thank you so much. It was really encouraging, and we will definitely support you as much as possible by promoting your link. Please do share link so that I can post it in my page. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Certainly.
much. Thank you, sir. And friends, do meet me next week with new episode Health Chat with VPM. Thank you so much.